Start us off and just kind of walk us through what exactly is the St. Louis R2 Builders Club.
So the St. Louis R2 Builders Club is a regional kind of offshoot of a worldwide club, just known as the R2 Builders Club. Like I said, it's worldwide. We have members pretty much all corners of the planet. The club started by an Australian, actually, around 1999, and it's grown over the years. And St. Louis is kind of just we found that there's a bunch of us kind of in the same general area, and decided we should meet up and help each other. Going online can only do so much. It's nice to be able to talk to people and see pictures and help each other out that way, but it's not quite the same when you can, get in the garage and look at somebody's, droids and parts and stuff like that up close and, really pick people's brains. So, meet up to help each other out, but then we also do tons of events. Everything from Star Wars night at Blues games and Cardinals games to children's hospital visits to Comic-Cons and conventions. Stuff at the Science Center for their events, and really all kinds of stuff, all kinds of different things. So, we'll meet up together, do those. We'll team up with the 501st and the Rebel Legion. Those are big costuming groups that are related to Star Wars. So we'll team up and do stuff with them, and we all kind of work together and do events and spread smiles and try to raise money for charities.
Very cool stuff. When did the St. Louis chapter start?
I'd say we probably got it to swing maybe around 2012 or so. It's grown pretty quick since then. There's been a handful of members that were pretty active, but now we've definitely exposed to a lot more people going to conventions and things. People have gotten interested. Again, you see pictures of people's droids online, and people think, "Oh, wow, I don't think I could ever do that." And then you get to see it up close at a convention, talk to a builder for a few minutes, pop the dome and kind of look inside, and you start thinking, "Oh, actually, I think I can do that." And so people get interested and get involved and start building themselves. So we're probably at maybe 15 kind of members spread around the greater St. Louis area. How active they are in terms of how far along they are in the build, I'm not too sure, but there's probably 5 or 6 that are active, taking completed droids out and stuff.
So tell me about the process. How does one get the parts to build a droid, and are they all in the image of R2-D2?
So the one thing that differs from our club versus like the 501st and the Rebel Legion, where to be a member there, you need to match the screen costumes, right? So you're kind of like a probationary member until you're kind of finished and your armor or costume is approved by another member. Our club is much more focused about the build. So you sign up on astromech.net. Congratulations, you're a member. That's all there is to it. You sign up online, and we have plans and blueprints up there for reference, all the measurements and drawings and things like that the club has, accumulated over the years, pulled from reference, got access to actual parts at Lucasfilm Archive to measure. So all the drawings are up there, and then people also have their own plans of, kind of the internal stuff, the stuff you don't see, so like body frames and things like that, mounts for motors. People will open source and publish their own plans, and then there are people that will produce parts and sell them. We'll do what we call like part runs. So let's say we want to get a dome made out of aluminum. It's not cost effective for one person to go to a machine shop and ask for that part to get made. It costs way too much money, or a machine shop just doesn't have time for such a small order. So we need to do more of like a volume buy. And even still, we're not big enough for most shops, so they kind of fit us in when they have some downtime. So So we may say, all right, we need 100 people to sign up and pay for a dome, so we can take that to a machine shop and get it done. Or, there's some stuff that you can build yourself. So again, we have all the plans. So if you're, accustomed to working with wood or want to learn how to work with wood or styrene plastic, there's plans for those too. So you can go and cut those yourself.
So tell me about the time commitment. How long would it typically take someone to build one of these droids?
So there's a couple factors with that. How much time you can spend, working here and there, how much you want to build yourself versus wait for part runs to happen. And how comfortable you are working with those whatever type of material that you're working. So, give you an example. I know people that have been, building in some way, shape, or form for the last 10 years and don't have a finished droid. And they work on it here and there. They wait for part runs. They wait until their budget allows. And then, I worked on a droid that we auctioned for charity that we got done between maybe 5 members working on different parts over the span of like 3 months. We broke out. I did the feet, some guy did the legs, some guy did the body, and all got assembled for a Star Wars Celebration charity auction. So, I did mine personally from start to finish in about a year and a half. That's working on it, an hour here, an hour there, a couple hours on the weekend. If I'm lucky, I get a whole Saturday spread out. I scratch built a lot of this stuff. Some stuff were from part runs. But I would say, from what I hear, most people, take about a year to 2 years to finish.
And what does it cost to be a part of this? Is there a membership, and then also the expense of building the droid?
So no cost to membership. Like I said, you sign up on astromech.net. You're a member. Costs can depend on materials, and again, how much you're willing to build yourself versus purchasing parts. So, you could go, and how much you want your R2D2 or whatever droid you're building. Again, our club doesn't have like a standards for approval. I mean, we like seeing all the different types of droids that we're seen in the movies, or totally custom ones. It's up for whatever. But yeah, parts can go. You could have a build that doesn't move, doesn't drive around, doesn't make sound, doesn't light up. For a few $100s. Maybe $500-$600. But you're building that really all yourself. Or you can go all aluminum and steel and all kinds of bells and whistles, and you can be up in the $10,000 or $15,000 range.
Wow.
So. And that's over time. Again, no one's walking into the R2D2 parts store, dropping $15,000 at once. It's a marathon. Someone like that they're probably working and tinkering for the last 5 years easily.
Well,
that's a marathon.
It seems like a lot of fun, and I'm assuming that obviously you're having fun, or you wouldn't be doing this. So, what is it about R2D2 that kind of brought you into this? What made you want to get involved?
Ever since I was a kid, I thought R2D2 was the coolest, and I always wanted just having him around. I just thought he's almost like a dog, right? He's like a pet. He's a companion, right? So ever since I was a kid, just always was a dream. R2D2 Builders Club kind of springs up, and I start seeing them online. I start seeing them at conventions, and just blown away. They're perfect prop replicas. Lucas has said ours work better and look better than his did in the movies. They function better. And then he's the hero of the movies, right? R2's always saving the day in all of them. You go out to an event and you see people light up of all ages, from little kids who thinks he's real to older people who love the movies and or not. Even if they've never seen the movies, they still know who R2D2 is, and they still get excited to see him. And that's a lot of fun. That's a lot of fun for me to see. And the charity aspect. I had the goal in mind to go to children's hospitals and stuff like that. And the first time I got to do that made everything worthwhile. From spending the night in the ER because I drilled through a finger, needed some stitches, working on my build, and the money and time. I mean, that just, you see those kids light up, and that makes every single second worth it.
How many of these have you done, whether it's a group build or building on your own?
I have my 1R2, and then I contributed to a charity build. A lot of people, they build one and they're done, but there's also a lot of people that build one and want another one. Either they want to do another R2D2 but use different materials, or they want to do their own, or another one from the movie, different paint schemes and things like that.
Very cool. Anything else you want to add today?
Yeah, check us out, facebook.com/R2STL. We're always doing different events and stuff like that, and we post about upcoming things. Come swing by, say hi. We're all, happy to talk and answer questions and help anybody out who might be interested in building too.